Okay. That was so silent, and I just gushed all this personal information about me. Oh boy, that's very sucky. uh, Here I was staring at the screen and I was talking, but none of it was going through because Streamlabs wasn't uh streaming that. Well, and shit, this game doesn't like to be alt tabbed, so that's a note to make. Uh, we'll just have to shut the game down real quick. So I was gushing about how I didn't have a PS2 until about a year before the PS3 came out. So I never really got around to playing Yakuza 1 or 2. I got around to very few games, and most of them were being sold at a nearby Game Crazy when that was still around, which was uh, around until like um, the end of the year that the PS3 released. I want to say um, a few months after Dead Space released, which I remember Dead Space released the day I got my PS3. Uh, that was around the time that the Game Crazy and Hollywood Video in general liquidated, and that's largely obviously a thing here in California. But it was a really nice place. I liked one of the employees there. He was very fun to chat with, and that's kind of how I got that. Actually, going to that Game Crazy helped me outside my comfort zone. It really helped me with social anxiety and meeting strangers and kind of not necessarily opening up to them, but like not being unafraid to chat with people and get acquainted and to make friends, because that was always difficult for me, was to try and make friends. Still is, but it made me less nervous. I'm still nervous, but it made me less nervous. Point is, I never got around to playing Yakuza 1 or 2. And I did get Yakuza 3. I actually had in fact pre-ordered it. Um and picked that up and watched the videos that helped you catch up from the events of Yakuza 1 and 2 so you could play 3. Because I guess they realized that this was going to be a first for a lot of people. And I thoroughly enjoyed 3, so much so that when 4 came out, I picked that up real quick. And I was excited to plow through that, but I didn't speed through it as much as I did 3, because there were a lot more mini games that appealed to me. Yakuza 3, I wasn't so into golf, but Yakuza 4, I was really into the fishing. The fishing was so much fun. And fishing in video games has a special place in my heart because it was a point in which I'd connect with my dad on the Dreamcast. We would swap the controller of the Dreamcast. We actually had a controller that was shaped like a fishing rod, which was pretty fun. And we had let's see. So Yakuza 3 and 4 were the Yakuza games that I played and beat. The only other Yakuza game that I've played and never beaten was Dead Souls. And I would love for that one to come back. I would love for Yakuza Ishin and the other Yakuza game that is kind of like a non-canon sort of samurai period. I'm not sure if it was Edo period or not. I'm not sure what period it was set in per se, but it did look quite fun to essentially play what looked to be like the ancestors of these characters, or rather these characters, but in that period. Like Batman Ninja, but without the transporting through time kind of thing. So it was really cool to look at, and I recommend checking those out. But my plan is to hopefully not get DMCA'd or copyright strikes or whatever, and play through Yakuza 0 through Kiwami 2, at least. So 0, 1, and the remakes of 1 and 2. And if you all like it, I would be exceedingly happy to play through 3 and 4 again, and also play 5 for the first time. I think that would be really, really fun to do. And the way I'm streaming right now is actually I have my Discord open, and I have I'm just sitting in the voice chat of my server, and any of my friends that are in my server or anyone in general that's in my server can pop in and say hi, and maybe they'll also be watching, you know, so we can kind of have a sort of group thing going and bounce conversation topics off one another. But yeah, I also know Yakuza 6 is coming to Steam quite soon, so I would love to play through all the Yakuza games that come to Steam in order of like how the story canonically goes. Gosh, Kiryu is such a beast. So, yeah, that's. I'd love to go through these. I can't promise I will always make progress through the story of each and every episode, but I can promise I'll have fun and get emotionally invested in these characters. Oh. My money now. Speaking of money, if you are enjoying this or anything, you want to support this, I am unemployed, so I would really appreciate any tip jars you can, or tips you can put into the tip jar, which is my Ko-fi link down in the description below. That could even go through to 1988. So that can go through to getting Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 on Steam. If you so let me know if that's what you support by commenting that in your tip when you send a tip, and I will give you a shout out in the next stream, or even this stream, because I do get notifications whenever I get Ko-fi donations. This is when he still has some. This is when he actually like has somewhat of an attitude, which goes away pretty quick. From if I remember correctly, from seeing the details about Yakuza when he goes to prison. In fact, it may happen in this game, that transformation. So.
よ、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はい、これ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
で、これは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは
取り半が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に、本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。 ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。は、取っとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが、回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかね
ええ、まあ。
俺も長いこ
There's
と
these
この町で
subtle
金貸し
like
やってるからよくわかる。
emotes as they
今の世
are
の
sitting
中、
here. That's interesting.
金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点、学のな
I
い
do like that
君
the
の方
smoke
が
moves too,
高
but it's
学
kind
歴
of
の
weird
若
not
造より
seeing
よ
their
っぽ
mouths
ど分
move
かって
while
る
the
気が
smoke
するんだ
moves.
けど、
But
そうじゃない？
俺には分かりませ
at
ん。
least it's
それじゃこれで。
more like Max Payne 1 and 2 than Max Payne 3 was.
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい
I
選
thought this
択だ
took
と思う
place in
ん
the
だよな。
90s. I thought it was like
3年
90s.
前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは
I guess
時
that's
間を巻き戻せない。
because like Yakuza 1
So
starts in the
they're not
90s, and then he ends up in
Kotai.
prison, and then he comes back 10 years or whatever the
ヤ
fuck
クザには
later. So
誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんですよ
Excuse me.
ね。
さあな。
see that like
俺は
smirk
ヤクザになっ
movement
たこ
is
とねえ
pretty
からわ
interesting,
か
and
ら
then
ね
it slowly
ま、気
slowly
が変わ
goes
ったら
away.
いつでも連絡してくれ。じゃあ。
Maybe, I mean, you're not wrong, Kiryu, but also maybe you should
めんどく
wipe
せ
the blood off your face? Just a thought. Oh. Oh, lickies. Let me know if the game audio is not loud enough. Or if I'm not loud enough. I hope I'm being loud enough. This may get me a DMCA, but I gotta give credit where credit's due, and I gotta watch this. 'Cause, yeah. Plus, it's not like I'm making money off this. Just hopefully, the video doesn't get, the VOD doesn't get taken down. Oh, you didn't know the blood was on you? I mean, I feel when something's on my face. Usually. Oh my gosh, that's such a little detail of like water droplet dripping down the faucet. Not like just because it's turned on, but like on the handle of like the neck of the faucet, whatever you want to call it. Can you all not harass someone who's in a phone booth? Not a phone booth, but phone booth? I mean, for real. This is before handheld phones. Well, you had handheld phones that were, or portable phones, but if you've ever seen Night at the Roxbury, it's that. They're these fucking bricks. you could club someone with. Bound by oath. Oof, what a quick load. Dope. This is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. I guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's the code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find it. Ooh, coffee! Nostalgic for the 80s. Oh, well, I just got here, but okay. Well, there's a... What do you want? Yes? Can I help you? Are you trying to sell me something? I don't really want any. I don't even know how much money I have.
飲んでってください
Oh,
よ
a vending machine.
居酒屋どうですかそんなこと言わないで
Wait,
うち来てくださいよ
that's a
どうですか
that's a lot of
今日は飲んで帰
money.
りませんか
How much money do I have? Oh, that's right. Okay, I have 30,000 yen. I don't have enough yen for that. Yeah, let's oh, and use the item box. Yeah, let's go ahead and save.
どうです
Create a new
か
save here.
今日は飲んで帰りませんか
Wow, it's quite lively here. That's what I love about like the Yakuza games is they always have life to them. You know, life and personality. What is happening? What's that? It pager. Code for what you up to. Okay. So that was telling me I had a pager alert there at the left. What's up, guys? What the heck is with these mirrors? That's so weird. Man, the 80s cars were weird, right? Like, they were kind of boxy. I think... Oh, gosh. And even worse were the 90s cars. What's up, fellas? Aha!
ほら早く金貸せっ
Come on.
て
Hand over the
後で
money. I
返すっ
told
て
you
言
I'd
って
pay you
んだ
back
ろ
when I
うが
can't, didn't I?
困ります勘弁
But
して
you
くだ
won't.
さい
Please,
こ
just
ちゃ
leave me
こちゃう
alone.
るせえんだ
You're
よ
whining,
いい
nerd.
からさっさと
Fork
出
over
せ
your wallet. Please, somebody help me.
助けて
Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. Me!
なんだよ
What do you
見
want?
てんじゃね
This
え
ain't
よ
a show!
おい
Wait,
ヤクザじゃねえの
are
か
you sure he's not Yakuza?
バカヤクザ
So
った
what
っ
if
て
he is?
年
He's
も
our
大して
age.
俺ら
If
と
he's
変わんね
Yakuza, he's probably just an
強
errand
制したっ
boy.
ぱだろ
お前ら
You guys new in
この
town?
町に来んのは初めてか。
え
And
だっ
what
た
if
らなんだ
we
よ
are?
ここらはうちの
My
組の
family
島な
runs
んだ
this
な
part of Kamurocho. If you were
カムロ町を
regulars, you'd
歩き
know
慣れて
better
いる
than to
連
do
中な
anything
ら
stupid here.
この辺りでバカはしね
なんだと
Excuse
ヤクザ
you.
が偉そうに
Where's
説
the
教
pussy
されてんじゃ
Yakuza
ね
trash
えぞ
talk you get? Wow, that is unwise. Those are unwise words. Most basic. Oh man, there's quite a bit of blood on the ground. There. Press Y during an X combo to perform a finishing blow that knocks the enemy down. The knockdown effect varies depending on the number of times the X is pressed. So try it in a few ways. Oh! The yellow gauge on the top left indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully depleted. So, keep an eye on your health at all times. If the gauge flashes red, it means you're in very bad shape, and you should replenish your health immediately. Use a recovery item or eat something at an eatery to recover health. Beat a guard. Oh, grab. Ow, fuck. I'm trying to work on grabbing here. I've got to finish this fucking tutorial. Your training is now complete. Wipe the smirks off their faces. Ow. Oh. So you don't get the 3 different fighting styles like you do in Yakuza 1, I would assume. And then in Yakuza 2 and 3 and 4, he has the 3 different already.
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから
待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
Akira Nishiyama. Nishikiyama. Excuse me.
逆だ。
I'm horribly
おめえが
dyslexic,
な
so
か
I
なか来
hope
ねえ
you're
からこうやって時間潰してたんじゃ
not
ねえ
offended.
暇つぶしに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。
Ooh, a
ガキ
massage
じゃあ
sounds
るめえし
nice.。
興味ね
相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや。とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで
He's what,
付き合
40
えよ。
years old or
な
40 something by the time Yakuza 3 is?
あの、
So he's
ありが
probably
と
like
うございました。
30 or something like that in Yakuza 1.
Huh?
Maybe less,
Yeah.
maybe a little older than that.
この度はどうも
Thank
お
you.
日柄
Yeah.
もよく。
行くぞ錦。
しかしよ。
I'll
お
admit
前も
though, you're
様に
finally
なって
starting
き
to
たよ
look
な。
the part.
もう一発の
You
ヤクザだ。
made a pretty convincing Yakuza.
今日の取り立て
You
も
demo
もう済ま
collections
せた
did
ん
you,
だろ。
right?
まあな。
Yeah.
これで風間のおやっさんも
That should
少
put
し安
Kazuma's
心する
side
か。
mind at ease.
さあな。
I don't know about that.
あいにく俺の取り柄は喧
You
嘩の腕
always
っぷし
knew
だ
I
け
could
だ。
do. All
お
I
前
could
み
do
たい
is
に器
fight.
用じゃねえから
You're the
な。
one who's good at the dance.
何言ってんだ。こんな
Please.
バカみてえな
See
時
the
代だぜ。
times we live in.
楽しまなきゃ
Crazy
損
not
だ
to
ろ
enjoy all
う。
this,
少し
bro.
頭使えや。
Learn to use your head a
風
bit.
間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。
Once the year rolls around, Kazuma-san
それまで
gets
に
out of
俺も
prison.
少しは
I'll learn a few new
器
tricks
用
by
になっ
then.
とくさ。
へえ。
Yeah. How about we
なら
start with those
まず
rags
その
you're
みすぼ
wearing?
らしいなりから変えてみな。
ん
Can I get new clothes? The first time I can dress him up?
お前もたまには
Try
50
sporting
万
a
の
suit
ス
that
ー
runs
ツでも着てみろよ。
500 G's.
そうすりゃ
Trust
世の
me,
中
you'll
の
see
見
the
方も
world
ち
in a
っ
new
と
light.
変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。
Fashion's not my
風間のお
thing.
やっさんだっ
Besides,
ていつも
Kazuma-san never
地味
wore
な服着
flashy
てんだ
clothes.
ろ。
お前な、あの人は組の
You
若
do
頭。
realize he's the family captain.
堂島組のナンバー2だ
Number
ぞ。
two, the whole
あのレベ
Dojima
ルまで行けば
operation.
それでも通用するがな
Get。to that level, you can wear whatever you
極
damn
道
well
商売
please.
にあ
But
る
the rest
程
of
度
us,
見えが
flashy
必
is
要なん
part
だ
of
よ。
the business.
お前が最近車買ったのも
Oh,
そ
using the
の
wrong
家
voice.
の
So
た
that
めか。
fancy new car.
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。
Yeah. And the
そろそろ
fancy
返せ
lighter
よ。
mine too, which you used to.
見え張りてんならケ
You
チ
want
ケ
to
チ
play
す
the
ん
rich
な。
guy? Quit being so stingy.
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は
People see
車
the
のエンブ
expensive
レムと着て
car,
いる
the
服の
designer
ブランド、
jacket, and the gleam of the
そして
little
この
Dojima
堂島組
pin.
の大
They
門
pay
を見て素直
attention.
に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見え張っ
Yakuza's
てなん
only
ぼだ
as
ぜ。
good as his image.
そんなもんか。
If you say so.
そんなもんさ。
I do say so.
仇のくせしてアコ
Take
ギ
your
な商
buddy
売する
today.
やつに
These
借りた
squeaky
金
clean
で遊び
idiots
まくるバ
borrowing
カ。
money just to blow on tits
こ
and
の町の
booze.
連中に人の
Nobody in
内
this
面な
town
んて
gives
見
a
抜
crap
けや
about
しね
substance. What you
え。
see
奴ら
is
に
what
と
you
っちゃ
get.
外見が全てだ。
わ
Fine.
かったもうい
I
い。
get it already.
そ
Are
れ
we
よ
going
り
drinking tonight,
飲みに
or
行くんじゃなか
are
った
you
の
just
か。
gonna keep ranting?
おうおう、そうだ
Hell
った
yeah,
な。
we're drinking.
よし。
Let's
た
see
ま
what
には
mix
ピンク
things
通
up.
りにでも行くか。
Hit Pink Street tonight.
あの辺り
Low,
に
low
いい
spot
店が
over
あるんだ
there. That guy looks antsy to get people to ride in his car.
行くぞ。
Oh, I can just hold right trigger to follow him. That's really efficient. And I can just use my stick to look around. Oh, I'm sorry. That was unintentional. Oh. A few people waiting for their friends, I guess. Or advertising
おめえ、
some of these
この
shops.
辺りの店、ちゃんと出入り
A
してるか
cigarette machine? That looks like a cigarette
当
machine.
たり外れも含めて
Some are
何で
great,
も知っと
some
か
not
ねえ
so
とな。
much. We gotta know which is which.
金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こう
Call
い
your
う
money
ご
the
時
way you
世だ。
want. These are fast times we live
金
in.
は
Oh,
使いようで売買に
you
もな
gonna
る。
get okay?
で、
I'm
その
okay.
手の情報
Don't
を
get
つか
mad
め
at me. You're the one.
街で
You're the
遊
one
んで
drinking
アン
from
テナ張らねえ
nothing.
とな。
Drinking
こ
from an
の
empty
街でしの
hand.
ぐってのは、そういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。
Hag salad?
5000
I've never heard
ポッ
that
キーの
term
はずが
before.
ぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。
とりあえず聞いたかな。
tobacco department?
そう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。
Why is it?
まあとにかく。
Run, lady! What?
今日は俺のおごりだ。
That's a very shiny dress.
おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
フカヒレを食べるためだけに中国まで行ったんですか？ええ、副業がうまくいってますね。
Oh, those are some cool looking pants. Oh, that was the lighting, I guess. I thought the pants were like a somewhat pinkish hue, and I was like, oh, those are kind of nice. Those are very pastel. Oops, I was wrong. It's the neon lights. Oh, right behind you. What is this, a fight? Looks like it. Oh. Oh no, we see the drunks in their natural habitat, fighting over territory. You can tell by the way they rotate their heads. This is a sign of aggression. Come on, you're in the way! What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Hell, man, quit talking to them. We're not done here. Who's an old man, you snarlos little punk? Who's a whatever you said. Yeah, oof. Oh, now you've done it. Oh. Yeah, come on, Grandpa, take your best shot. Screw it, they're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. Don't beat up drunk people! That's immediately where my mind went, but please, don't beat up drunk people. No! Kiryu! No, you're above this! No, this is uncool. I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. This is sadism. This is uncool. Alright? Don't start shit like this. What are you blabbing about? Stay out of this! Yeah, butt out, you butts! Oh my gosh. Look, if they start a fight with you, you have a right to defend yourself, but don't go in front of drunk people and start beating the shit out of them. It's not cool. The 3 blue glowing bars on the top left are called the heat gauge. The heat gauge starts at 1 bar, and then your attacks hit enemies, the gauge fills up, shifting to the 2nd, then 3rd bar. Each level of your speed increases. Some moves require a certain level of heat, so once you are used to fighting, keep an eye on your heat level. Once the heat gauge shifts to the 2nd or 3rd bar, Kiryu's body begins to glow with a blue aura. This is called heat mode, and it signals that you can use special heat actions. Try using heat actions while sobering up the drunkards. What'd I pick up? I picked up salt? What? I threw salt in his eyes? Oh, then press Y. I'm sorry. Oh, no! Oh, hold on. Why am I taking him back there? Oh gosh, that's gotta suck! If you take a fighting stance, using right bumper movement with left stick will center around the enemy in front of you. Oh, okay, so targeting. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Well, that guy's down. Ow! Fucking... That's for hitting me all those times. You really need to stop. I'm not going to defend Kiryu here, though. That was some messed up crap, man. Huh? Where am I? What was I doing? What was I doing here? Who are you? Wow, blacked out drunk. And suddenly they are completely sobered up. Must be your delegate, though. Yeah, right. I remember watching music videos at the bar, then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass made fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan, and then, oh, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah, oh. Well, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. I'll throw you in front of it. Ugh, thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. All's well that ends well. Let's hit the bar. Yeah. Completing certain challenges